Good morning, friends. So I am hosting an event over here at Hair Hub in La Jolla, and we have just been doing a really fun drop by questions. So as people come in, they can ask questions, they can connect with us, they can just come in. We're just doing live mentoring. I only popped on so that you guys could see, and I wanted to share some of the things that came up today when people were asking, hey, how do I do some really great content? How do I create clips? How do I do blah, blah, blah? So I wanted to give you, and I want to be really clear. There is a time and a place to hire professionals to come in and do your content with you and for you. Meaning, right, that you don't necessarily always need to do everything in a cheap way. Whoops, I just want to make sure this is working. Whoops, I think that we had some audio difficulties. Got it. So anyway, like I was saying, we are really, really focused on giving people tactical things that they can do to implement in their businesses right away. So the big thing that's happened this morning of all the people that have come in to drop by, I am at Hera Hub, the lights just turned off, I have to turn them back on, is that there is a lot of overthinking of how do I build my content? How do I find what's trending? So I wanted to share with you a couple of tools and things that we use to do some of this analysis, because I think a lot of times when we're trying to find something, we're not really clear. So let me give you an idea of a tool as it relates to YouTube. I've had mostly questions about YouTube today. So I'm going to go over a platform that I use when we're doing that, because I think this is really impactful for those of you. And then afterwards, I have a link for submissions so you can ask questions. And this is just the best way that we can source not only content for what we're doing, but also help people really get to where they want to go, giving them tools and tactical things that they can implement in their businesses. So great examples. And again, just keeping this in mind that the whole goal isn't necessarily, again, like we want so much for our clients to know like what's happening. But I also want to look at, different things and channels. So let me go ahead and pull just some information so that you can understand when you're looking at a platform, what can you do to identify things that are trending on YouTube? Like, what does that look like? So go ahead and present, and we will use this screen, and we will come over here. So this is vidIQ. There's an overlay up here on the right. So you'll see these little videos here on the top. So if I was looking at something and say I was a coach or a leadership consultant, I might do a general search like leadership, right? I might look at, hey, let's look at leadership. Let's look at something like this. We know who Simon Sinek is. We don't need to watch the video. On the right-hand side, it's going to give us a ton of information about that video. So you're going to be able to see breakdowns of not only that stuff, but I also think it's really important that we look at, the different facets and data. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of blow this up a little bit so you can see a little bit more. But it's going to tell us, hey, this is the engagement rate on this video. This is the YouTube to Facebook likes. This is the SEO on the video. This is the interactions. Here's the first 28 days. Here's the video optimization. And what we want to do. So I think what we need to remember is that when we're doing this kind of stuff, sorry, one second. When we're doing this, what we're really trying to understand is like, hey, like, what are the views? What were the tags used? What's the topic here? What was the channel tags? So again, a lot of times people have videos that they are not optimizing, they're not looking at, they're not thinking about, and they don't even have tags in their videos. So if we're going to go look at someone like, let me see, I have a colleague of mine, right? So this is one of my colleagues. And so if we look at his video and we look at kind of the likes, what we can see is like, hey, they did everything, but they didn't pin or heart anything yet. It's got tags for this person, which is all of the things here. So we look at it, it's like, hey, in the search rankings, this is where everything ranks, topics, channel tags, etc. So when you're going into this space of uploading a video into YouTube, it's not just about uploading the video, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just upload a, this is a video, but I'm not using it in this way, just to be clear. I'm just doing it as an example. So it's like, hey, the changing face of communication, it's actually going to give me potential, right? Like, it's going to say, hey, like, let's use that. And that's the video change. Then it's going to say, hey, do you have a description? If you don't, how technology has changed, no landlines in houses anymore. And I'm going to hit generate a title for that. And it's going to come in, and this tool will allow you to actually, hey, in this video, blah, 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 and we're going to use that AI term. You're going to say, hey, cool. No, it's not made for kids. There's no product endorsements. I don't know what tags. Can you tell me? Then it's going to walk me through the process of adding these. A lot of times people don't know to do that. Hey, Ahmad, do we do backlinks? Always. So send me a DM. I'd love to get connected with you. So this is just a couple of things to look at. And also you can look at different competitors. So if I'm trying to do something on leadership, again, I can put in a search term for whatever I want. So again, that particular tool is called vidIQ. I'm going to pop on as people come back with more questions. I'll drop a link. And that's it. Have a great day. Bye.